and it is my passion to be in the children ministry, because I know very well that without children there is no generation at all. Last time I say that there's a Kikuyu saying that goes like this, that roru rutari jau ne kuhuka ruhukaga. Any flock without calves, it just diminishes. So if you want to become a flourishing farmer, if you want to lay cows, you must be very, very sure that you're not lacking calves in your flock, because without that there is no continuity, because children are the ones that brings continuity in the family, in the clan, in the nation. Without children, if suppose today people decide not to bring up children or to raise up children, I believe that we'll not be having any generation. Hatutakuwa na kizazi hata kimoja. So children are very, very important in each and every society, in the family, and that's why any family without children, there is no continuity. And that's why in most families, even if they don't bear children, they would rather adopt a child, so that can't mean a child will make their family to continue. So if you're talking about today, we are talking about investing in the character of a child, because there is nothing bad again like bringing up a child without character, without positive character. And character is everything in all society, because a society without character, a society without discipline, that society is bound to get finished. And that's why it's very, very important. When you think of a child, it is always good to think of character development of a child. Today's topic is about investing in the character of a child. Investing in the character of a child. When I talk of investment, and yet you're not talking about business, is a concept that is used in the business. In business, if you want to flourish, you must use money to make more money. That is what we call investment. Still in Kikuyu we say that sirigi emurikago nege. So without money, you cannot make money. And in this case, I'm taking character as the concept that is used, as a concept of money that is used in a business. Because without money, the business will just die. The most important thing in each and every business, we say it is customer. Without customer, there will be no money. And money is the lifeblood of every business. So today, let us use the word investment in Charles' character. Because if a child does not develop character, oh my dear, there is no child. In fact, they say that if a child does not have character, they will say there is no child there. Hapo hakuna mtoto, hauhatiri mwana. That's what people say. What do they mean? That character, it is the child. The value of each and every person is determined by their character. So if there is no character, people will say that hapo hakuna mtu. There is nobody there. In fact, you ever heard that when people want to find out who is there in a certain house, and you've ever heard people saying that there is nobody there, and yet maybe there are some people who are there, or there's a person who is there, but that person will not be considered as a person because there is no responsibility in that person. So but if there is somebody who is well mannered, somebody with a good character, if somebody come and ask who is in there, they will say so and so is there. And when you are told that so and so is there, you will have confidence that you can live whatever that you wanted to live, because there is somebody who is responsible. Same case, if you don't develop children's character, my dear friends, you will be said that there is no child there. Hapo hakuna mtoto hata kidogo. Kwa hivyo it is very, very important to invest in the character of your children. And when you talk of investing the character of a child in today's situation, it is very, very challenging, because you as a parent, you could be very, very good in character development of a child. But remember, it is very, very unfortunate that, when we are growing up, bringing up of the children used to be a collective responsibility, whereby if mama so and so will find me making a mistake there and there, ananimalizia hapo hapo, ninachunwa, ninapigwa kichapo kingine nastaki kusema ni kama cha nini, and I will go home and I'll make sure that my parent is not aware that I was beaten up. Because if I say that I was beaten up, or if I will say that I was admonished by so and so, and now we will start another story. Why were you admonished? Kwa nini ulichapwa? Ulichapwa kwa sababu gani? Lazima ungejibu hiyo swali. Lakini that was those days. Today's generation, it's very, very different. Today jaribu kuchapa mtoto wa mwingine and you'll be in for a root shock. Hata inaweza kuwa ni kesi kwa koti. So bringing up a child in today's generation, it's very, very difficult. So you as a parent, you need to be very, very careful of how you're bringing up your child. Remember, your children's character will be determined by what is happening. Kindly, Charlie, I think you can stop a bit and then you give this phone to Peter. You can leave the camera rolling. Just leave the camera rolling. There's no problem. So that, guys, as I'm doing this, I'm at Urban Studio Photography. That's where I'm doing my live streaming. In case of any photos, unataka kupigwa picha, kuja hapa Urban Studio Photography. Sisi tunafunga saa 3 ya usiku. We close at 9 p.m. every day. From 7 a.m. to up to 9 p.m. we are always here. So in case of your photography need, make sure that you pay a visit at Urban Studio Photography. We are the best studio in town. Sisi ndio tu wapigaji picha wale wanoma hapa hivi Nairobi City. Ukitaka kufanyiwa photo mount, ukitaka kufanyiwa event, yeah, ukitaka kufanyiwa short videos at Urban Studio, that is exactly what we do. So come to Urban Studio for your photography needs. So today I'm speaking about something very different from what we do here at Urban Studio, about investing in a character of a child. There is nothing important in somebody's life like investing in a character of a child. So there are many challenges that are affecting the way that you're bringing up our children. One, it is because of is social media influence. The influence of social media. By the way, I've been having issue with my teenage son, who is so much addicted to TikTok. Na siku hizi tunaletania shida na yeye sana. We are having a lot of trouble with him, trying to explain to him that he may not be able to separate the good stuff and the bad stuff, because there is a lot of teachers. Kuna walimu wengi sana in the social media. Some are very good teachers who can teach them things that are very positive, and others can be will teach them things that are very, very negative in their lives. and the life of your child can be can be so much influenced by the social media, because the social media is so much addictive. In fact, it is said that there are very many addiction in this world, and one of the leading addiction today, it is social media, it is the internet. Hata siku hizi imeshinda, it is even beyond madawa ya kulevya. It is more addictive than drugs. So parents, I don't know what you're gonna do to help your children to do away with the influence of the social media. At times you're wondering whether you're going to be very stiff to your children like the way our parents used to be, because the way that you bring up our children nowadays is not, if you try that, the method that you, us guys, we are brought up, wale wase walizaliwa between from 1970s 80s, venye tulilelewa na wazazi wetu, it is if you try to use that method, the depression then again will is bound to hit, and those challenges. So social media, one of the challenges of bringing up our children nowadays is about the social media. We need to come up with ways of knowing how to engage your children so that they are able to avoid to get addicted to social media. And again, you cannot be able to separate them from these gadgets, because it is the world that is, it is what is happening in the world nowadays. They're even using laptops in school. They're even using Google in school. It's allowed, but how do you separate the issues? So as a parent, that is a very big topic that can be learned later. The other challenge is about bringing up, developing or helping our children to have a good character. It is economic hardship. Nowadays, you're seeing a parent who is separated with their children forever. For example, those people who have traveled to overseas for greener pastures, and for sure you cannot blame any parent who have gone to overseas to look for the livelihood of their children, because again, if they stay with their children, they are going to serve. Not trying to separate those issues, it becomes very difficult. So economic hardship is one of the things that is hitting people like nothing. Economic hardship. And then the other challenge, it is about comparing us guys who are born between from 1970s 80s late 90s or early 90s, is that we don't want to bring up our children like the way that you are brought. Our parents used to be very strict. So they used to be on one extreme, and now they used to be on the other extreme. Now as parents who are parenting our children nowadays, we are so much permissive that we are saying that you don't want to bring up our children the way that you are brought up. Kwa hivyo, we become so much permissive unconsciously. We allow our children. You remember once you remember the way that you used to be treated by your teachers in school, the way that you used to be treated by your parents, you say that mtoto wangu hapigwi. I was so much shocked. There is a time that we went to one of the parents meeting in school where my children go, and one of the parents authoritatively said to the teacher in front of other parents that my child should not be touched by any teacher. Asiguzwe hata kidogo. Let him be. Huyu ni mtoto wangu na asichapwe hata kidogo. You know those kind of talks in front of the teachers and the other parents? They are very toxic. Very toxic. And that's why I'm saying that it is becoming very challenging. Even teachers in school to discipline their the children is becoming very difficult. Now, it's very challenging. How can you invest? Mzazi, I think one of the ways that you need to do it is make sure that you invest your time in learning how you are supposed to bring up your child. Spend time with your child, trying to learn about them. Try to connect with them kila wakati. I'm very sorry for those people who parent, who are distance parents. My advice to those kind of parents, please make sure that you identify somebody who can represent you on your behalf to bring up your children, because children, they need attention. They need a grown-up attention. They need somebody who can be able to guide them. Without guiding the children, definitely they are going to lose, watapotea. Now wakipotea, now recovering those children, you may even live to wonder why you went all the way, or why you used to work so hard so that you may bring up your children. Yes, many parents are investing so much in education. Masomo, wanasoma vizuri, they take their children to the most expensive school. They invest in many other things, education. If their children want this, they buy them. If they want to travel to which part of the world, they go. But they don't invest in character. They don't invest in behavior. Yeah. Yes, you'll find a child so much informed in many things, but when it comes to character, that child is lost. Huyo mtoto amekuwa mtoto mpotevu, huwezi kumsaidia hata kidogo. That child is not able to relate with other people, is not able to relate with teachers in school, is not able to relate with their siblings, is not able to relate with anyone. Yeye haambiangwi kwa sababu there was no one to give them the guideline. And the way the child grows from when they are young, the behavior that they are instilled when they are young, determine how they will be. In the book of Proverbs chapter 22 verse 6, it says, train up the child in the ways he or she should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Train up the child in the ways he or she should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So take advantage. Don't say that you'll start bringing up or training your children behaviors when they will become teenagers. Oh, my dear friends, it will be too late. If you want your child to develop in a way that you will desire, make sure from the time that they are born through the teenagehood, character is instilled in them. And guys, I don't want to take so long, and this debate will continue during our next live streaming. This is Uncle Jeff. My passion, it is to minister to the young children, to the teenagers, to the youth. That is my passion, because I know that there is nothing good like investing in the behavior or investing in a child, because there is no need of taking too much of your time talking to the grown-ups, advising them, counseling them. If they were not counseled when they were young, it becomes very difficult for them to understand what you're telling them. So if you want your any society to change, start with a child. Anza na mtoto, hata akiwa mchanga aje, start training them. So God bless you so much, and this is Jeff again, and I am doing this live recording at Urban Studio Photography. We usually open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. in the evening. In case of your photography need, make sure that you come to Urban Studio Photography. Any photography need. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Let us meet next time. God bless you so much. Thank you.